Well, it is only day one, but already there is a palpable sense of obligation right from the start. These teams know they cannot falter. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in...
Oh, shooting chance! He's delivered all right! And what a start!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. Inacio making good progress on the right-hand side. And it's made its way to him. Knocks it out wide. Aimed beyond the defence. Twanzebe pokes it out wide. Caught offside that time. Sadiki looking to pass their way up the pitch. Nicely shaped ball. And it's Wan-Bissaka. Knocks it into space. Oh, it's played into the area. Ruben Dias tries to clear. Ronaldo might just make this. That is ended up in no man's land. And he's got away from him. Lovely pass, but can he get...
Great chance! And he hits the net! This is getting better and better.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So that's two now without reply.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
And that has been knocked clear. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's found the way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, right place, right time. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's superb.
Portugal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Great vision. Great ball if he can get there. Democratic Republic of Congo have it back and can go again. Ruben Neves. Katompa Mvumpa. That has been slung wide. Can he get on the end of this?
Cristiano Ronaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And they're quick to get it back. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Portugal have the chance to go the other way. Pass somewhat off target. Ruben Dias does really well there, he is strong. And it's Masuaku. Shoots! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Opts for safety. It's a smartly directed ball. Nicely weighted ball. Spread neatly. Wissa. He's rising! Oh, he doesn't look too happy with that. Pedro Neto. Oh, that's nice. Chance to deliver.
That's good defensive concentration.
And he has been fouled there. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Pedro Neto gets across and deals with it. Kayembe. Tries to play it through. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And that interception was most necessary. And a chance! No, it just wouldn't sit for him.
Cristiano Ronaldo really had a decent crack at that. It was a full-blooded effort.
Kayembe.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de
Sadiki. Wan-Bissaka. And he's intervened well there. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. And we are back underway.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
He's through here. He's being urged to shoot. Mbemba. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. This looks promising. Sadiki. Oh, played right into his path. Diogo Costa gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Masuaku tries to pass it through. Now there's a decent chance! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Well, I think the defence are probably going to come in for a rollicking after this, Peter. They got away with one there.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the task, Peter, did he?
That's a cute ball. And now they can clear their lines. Kayembe. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He has a look up. Out of play for a goal kick. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Kayembe. Ah, he's given it away. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Referee has just said play on. Masuaku. Looking for the run. Pedro Neto receives it in a wide position. That's going across goal. Mbemba with the clearance. Katompa Mvumpa. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Katompa Mvumpa does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And it's Mendes. Mendes got a long way forward to join the attack. Nice interception, well timed.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Wissa. Masuaku. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Searching pass he's played there. Sadiki. Twanzebe. Kayembe. He might be in here! He's a sharp little ball here. And he's there to get it away. That's an imaginative pass. And that is a little undercooked. Mbemba. Twanzebe. Mbemba. Twanzebe. Masuaku. Some good persistent defending here. Wissa. He's found a way through. He's under a lot of pressure there. He's got away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he's picked it up out wide, delivered with swing. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Portugal are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence, or attack, for that matter.
He is through here. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. That pass isn't the best. Sadiki. And Katompa Mvumpa. And he's managed to get free. He's in a great position here. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. There's the whistle. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. He has found the way through. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Ruben Neves. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings a power to whatever he does, and his unquenchable thirst for goals is always an enjoyable sideshow. It's very rare he fails to leave his mark.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. It's a pretty loose pass. Kayembe. Mbemba gets over and intercepts. Katompa Mvumpa. Wan-Bissaka. And Katompa Mvumpa. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Now he's got space here, and that could set him on his way. And they've got rid. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, that's a key interception. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
João Cancelo drives forward on the overlap. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. João Cancelo is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, well played.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Wissa. Good ball, good take. Still goalless. He's through here. That's an excellent interception. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Pedro Neto. No, that's been intercepted. Not the most accurate pass. Wissa.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Now this could be a chance.
It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
Oh, it's unfortunate. Took a touch off the defender, and that can happen.
Portugal benefiting from an own goal. Not that you'll hear them complaining.
Well, who knows? Could be a lucky omen, this.
Pedro Neto. Portugal leading currently through the only goal of the game, an own goal as it turned out. And the score is 1-0. Too long, and over the line. Ruben, that could spell trouble. That has not gone well. Wissa, that is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That's good running with the ball. Bernardo Silva. Oh, this is a very good run. Oh, it's come loose.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Really fierce, close defending. Can he get it through? Threads one in. And this is Ronaldo. And Bemba plays it all the way forward.
Portugal really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
He's shifting through the... And the shot! And again! It's a goal!
They're level in a trice.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now that's a lovely exchange.
Vamos ter minuto de
Bernardo Silva. We are into stoppage time. Cristiano Ronaldo. And they've been given a corner. And this could be the final action of the first half.
Pedro Neto!
Loose ball now.
In he goes again! Goal! Portugal! And they've got their lead back.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. And that is indeed the final act. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Portugal ahead by just the odd goal in 3. It is 2-1 at the interval. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. João Cancelo kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now, can they get him away? Gets a good foot in there. Oh, this looks sharp. What's going wide left? Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Tuanzebe. Kayembe. Wissa. Spread it left. He's picked his way through. Oh, great run, magical. Wissa. Big chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And it's been taken short. And once more he proves rigid and robust. They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Ronaldo. Tuanzebe. Kayembe. Looking to play him in, and he was quick to react. Spread out to the left. Looking for options for movement. Diogo Costa claims comfortably. Ruben Neves being hunted in packs.
Well, he's been dropping into space and spraying balls all over the pitch, so enough seems enough now.
And that pass just didn't quite work. He's had it taken off him. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Rafael Leao wants to run onto this.
Just needs a little bit of fine-tuning.
Rafael Leao with a beautifully timed run.
Well, sometimes you can see it coming a mile off, yet because of the timing of both the run and the pass, it can be hard to stop. Always next time.
That's a sharp pass. Wan-Bissaka. That's a good ball out wide. He's a sharp little ball here. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, there's a probing ball. Knocks it into space. Kayembe. That's destined for the flank. In with the challenge. And the pass is intercepted. Kayembe. Now Sadiki. Ruben Dias charging forward, the ball at his feet. And here's Rafael Leao. Sadiki. And they can counter here. Great vision. Can he latch on to this? He's shifting through the gears here. He's having a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Cuts it back. Mendes clears it away.
Democratic Republic of Congo really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Democratic Republic of Congo choosing to make the first change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And here's Bakambu.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Played into space. Strong challenge, that could leave a mark. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Very much into the last knockings. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And here's Rafael Leao. Wriggles his way through. Oh, sweet feet. Stood up well to him there.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
That's the keeper's ball.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de compensação.
Twansebe. Mbemba. Kayembe. It's a pretty loose pass. And that is that. Portugal pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. Well, this is a critical game, a chance for the perfect statement to any potential rival that you are aiming higher at their expense. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. The crowd rises for the national anthem of Portugal. So it's down to business here. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Spread neatly, and he's picked it up out wide. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Mendes does well to get it back. Pass somewhat off target. Nicely spread. He's a sharp little ball here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't think there's any doubt he's one of the best around, Peter. Probably one of the best ever. He's an incredible physical specimen and a phenomenal goal scorer. You can't question his commitment and determination either. He's always in peak condition, and he'll adapt his game to whatever role is requested of him. I think he's going to have a huge impact on this team.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's got terrific effort. Oh, it's a fair try. but just off target.
Well, he looks a little... Better look next time, maybe.
Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes, so we're seeing some conservatism here.
Portugal, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Stood up well to him there. Out for a throw. Ball's out once more. Cross flung in towards the middle. And that has been cleared. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Turns back here, probably the best option. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now, can they get him away? And this is Ronaldo. Looks really well cleared. And he's forced to go back. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. That's a little off target. Portugal have it back and can go again. And it's Mendes. Flings in across. For a shot! And that is wildly off target.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Deftly away. Not the most accurate pass. Great vision. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Can he get on the end of this? João Cancelo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Bullish header! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Cristiano Ronaldo! Not a bad try by any means. Passing is crisp and sharp. It's a pretty loose pass. Ruben Neves opts for safety. Not the most convincing of passes. Gets a good foot in there. And he's gone looking for safety.
1 minute added time.
And that's a throw-in. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. And for the first half, that is that. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So there was the first half.
Portugal really can be happy with the strong finish to the half and have no reason to be upset with their overall performance. I think they just need to keep going now, stick at it, and eventually they'll get a break.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start.
Ruben Neves! Too close for comfort.
It's gone for a throw-in. Lovely bit of skill. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. Portugal have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Pressing high and with purpose. That's an imaginative pass. And it's hoisted clear. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. There they go, hunting in packs. Ambitious ball here. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Driving on and making good progress. And that could set him on his way. And he's quick to get rid. Drives it in. And that should get the job done. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Can he get it through?
The attendance for this
Nicely
match
weighted
was
ball. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Rafael Leao. Great defending, strong and determined. Bernardo Silva. And that is a little undercooked. Engages and forces him off the ball. Looking to play him in. Just the keeper in his way. Shoots! And he's stuck it away. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 14.
Uzbekistan are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Substitutions taking place.
Portugal making further changes here, and in quick succession. So a double change here, and both changes are offensive.
Yeah, and it looks like quite a shake-up to the front line. Interesting, we'll see how it develops.
Portugal have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. And this is Ronaldo.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Oh, that's fabulous. Ruben Neves producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Front-footed pressing going on here. Looking for options for movement. And he's there to clear it.
Substitution for Uzbekistan.
Portugal
Number 10.
have their second corner
Number
now.
9. Coming on the field, number 22, number 6.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Portugal really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Pinches it off him. Looking for the run. He can run onto that. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. Moments left, barely that, to avoid a shock defeat now. It's a promising position. He's shifting through the gears here. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. So that's got things underway. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Nice looking ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Now that looks a decent ball. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Drive. And he shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Delivers the ball. And it's hoisted clear. Over to the right flank. Ruben Dias. João Cancelo. Ruben Neves. And here's Neto. And here's Bernardo Silva. Aims beyond the defence, and he's picked it up out wide. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
No, he's not getting his way this time. João Cancelo making good progress on the right-hand side. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Played out towards the right wing. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Knocks it into space. Space for him to turn and look. Now here's the delivery. And he's there to belt it away. And they've got rid. Turns back here, probably the best option. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
And that could well leave a mark. Bernardo Silva looking for a runner. And that pass isn't the best. He has found the way through. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. It's made its great chance! It's hit the upright. Tries to play it through. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's managed to get rid. Bruno Fernandes. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Bruno Fernandes. Now that's well seen too. This is a promising build-up. Bernardo Silva. Knocks it out wide. Not where it came from. Spread to the right. Threads one in. João Cancelo is wide and looking to get onto this. Takes a shot! Plays the return pass.
Pretty robust defending.
Has a look and plays it forward. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. And he's forced to go back. And that brings the first half to a close. And it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Portugal really have looked a bit disjointed to me. Their passing has let them down in key moments, but that's also due for the need of better movement to create more options in the danger areas, something the manager, I think, has to stress to them now.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
He's going to be disappointed with that. And he's picked... There's the shot! And there's a goal! It's offside, I think. Yes, it is offside.
He went just a smidgen too early, Peter.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. That is ended up in no man's land. Rafael Leao. He's found a way through. That's good play. It'll be a throw-in. Out again for a throw-in. Tries to get it clear. That has not gone well. Gonzalo Inacio. It's a pretty loose pass. He's picked his way through. Bruno Fernandes. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Almost an hour gone. João Cancelo makes a dash for it. Pedro Neto supplying the width on this right-hand side. That's going across goal. And that has been knocked clear. Now it's Pedro Neto. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. João Cancelo being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
And that was asking for too much. Distributed tidily. He is through here. He's in a great position here. Crosses it in. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Pedro Neto. And he goes cross-field.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
He's got away. Shot, surely! Oh, that is rather wayward.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Bruno Fernandes. Nicely worked. That's put paid to the danger. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Some good work on the right flank here. That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Extraordinarily, it is still goalless here. This was supposed to be a one-sided game. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Tries to pass it through, and he's there to get it away. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Bruno Fernandes receives it in a wide position. That's tidy. He's had it taken off him. And there's his chance to lead the counter. They'll have one final crack at it. And the ball's come loose here. So near, and yet so far. And that's the end of the game. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack. And the outcome inevitable. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, if this was a game where both sides played to their strengths, there could only have been one winner, but ifs don't count in football.
Things really are heating up here ahead of what we've always known will be a crucial game. At stake, a seat at a higher table. This an opportunity to put down a marker to make a statement of intent. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things already rolling. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. He's in plenty of space here. That's a shade optimistic. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I think this fella, Luis Diaz, will have a key role in being the link man. He's so good when it comes to progressing the ball up the pitch, and he'll often drop deep to do that. Above all, though, I like his feistiness. There's a combative and energetic edge to everything he does.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. That's an imaginative pass.
Cristiano Ronaldo!
Lerma.
Great chance! Goal! Portugal!
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Aos 2 minutos de jogo, o território. Número 4.
Portugal have their opener. It is a goal of real significance. Diaz, and he's managed to get free, and he's been shifted off it. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0. Diaz with the delivery. Juan Quintero plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. He has found the way through. Great vision. And the through ball. Chance for a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Cristiano Ronaldo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And it's Cancelo. João Cancelo charging forward down that flank. João Cancelo proves just a little bit too strong. That has not gone well. And they've switched it over to the other side. João Cancelo. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's neat. Pedro Neto with the delivery. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Picked at Bernardo Silva! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Well, distance never seems to be an issue for some players, and he's certainly one of those. The opening was there, I guess. Worth a try.
Portugal currently a goal to the good, and with the lion's share of the ball. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Munoz. Portugal
really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Has a look and plays it forward. And he was quick to react. Played out to the left flank. Ruben Neves. Spread to the right. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto with the delivery. And this is Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Portugal really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Pass somewhat off target. Spread out to the left. And it's Bernardo Silva. Lukumi. Now he's off and running. Could move up a gear here. Rafael Leao. Can he get on the end of this?
Portugal can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
He's found a way through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Lukumi. This is a promising build-up. Juan Quintero. Duran! Nicely aimed pass. It's a pretty loose pass. Colombia have it back and can go again. Aimed beyond the defence. Diogo Costa claims comfortable. And it's half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Portugal coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Portugal looking solid, if not too much more at half-time. It's 1-0. So straight into the second half. Portugal currently ahead by the smallest of margins. That is good progress on the left. And they've got a throw. And the ball's come loose here. And this is Bernardo Silva. Portugal do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
João Cancelo. Showing good feet. And that's aimed into the middle. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Portugal clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Oh, just skips past his man. Portugal needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And that's been well dealt with. Portugal just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Pedro Neto has it out wide and in space. Well, that pass isn't the best. Thinks about the shot. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Quintero. Portugal do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. No, again there's no way through. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
It's their second corner of the game. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Colombia are looking to go forward now. Oh, this looks sharp. Diaz. João Cancelo wins the duel this time. And he's had it nicked away. And it's Quintero. Munoz. Oh, good-looking ball. He's in a great position here.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 14.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, I suppose, Peter, in a tight game like this is as good a time as any to make a change. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical. Portugal are totally dominant in the middle of the...
He's had a shot! Oh, and that should have been two.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Lerma. James Rodriguez. Can he get onto this?
Colombia really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Oh, it's come to nothing. Now it's João Felix. Threads one in. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And that pass just didn't quite work.
Portugal really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
And this is James Rodriguez. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Ronaldo. It's played through for him. And he's there to belt it away. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Cordoba getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
And now they can clear their lines. Vitinha running with intent. And time is up. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was, for me, well-deserved.
A moment to savour for all of us. Lined up on the start line, their eyes fixed on the prize. It is the ultimate calm before the inevitable score. colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. Nicely spread. Back where it came from. He's on it.
Great chance!
Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Saka goes short. Portugal have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that's well spotted. Pass somewhat off target. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I think this fella, Reece James, has been given two tasks here: to drive at and to beat people. Then delivering quality balls into the box, often played early and unpredictable. The other being to join in with the high press when playing on the front foot. He's a terrific talent.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Well, we expected better, and so did he. James getting this one clear, and they're quick to get it back. That's destined for the flank. He's got away. João Cancelo defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he's managed to get free. And that has sent him sprawling. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he's forced to go back. Portugal, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. That's going wide left. Well, that has not gone well. Bernardo Silva. Ruben Neves. Ruben Dias. To Bruno Fernandes. Rafael Leao. Showing good feet. Aimed at the far side. Too much on that, it's gone out. James. England are very well equipped down the flanks. It is a tried and tested formula.
Well, Peter, that can cause real problems if they're allowed to run riot in those positions, whether through direct running or from deliveries towards the box. It can work.
Konsa promptly onto that, and that is that. Distributed tidily. It's a pretty loose pass.
Cristiano Ronaldo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Konsa did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Pedro Neto. Oh, that's nice. They get a throw in. And that's definitely not his best. And he's there to get it away. Now it's Rashford. Not the most accurate pass. Nuno Mendes. Mendes makes a dash for it. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Konsa, not the most convincing of passes. Rodgers. And he's intervened well there. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. This is a promising build-up. And it's Rashford. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for the run, and the through ball.
He might be in shapes to shoot! Oh, crossbar!
And he couldn't finish.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Konsa. Anderson. Now it's Rashford. And they've got a throw. Rodgers. Pedro Neto.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Bruno Fernandes, ploughing through the middle. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half
And
brings.
there they are. Please welcome our
Any opinion
players,
you'd like to
everyone.
express on the first half?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And so the action is resumed.
Portugal really are going to need to improve in a hurry if they don't want to fall behind here. Upping the intensity and the tempo will be their start.
Bruno Fernandes!
Bruno Fernandes is flagged offside. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, some astute defending there. Ruben Neves. Ball's played through. Rafael Leao receives it in a wide position. Konsa clears without hesitation. Oh, that is a nice touch. Rashford.
He's having a shot!
And that is doing no harm at all. Ruben Neves. Can he get it through? Pedro Neto wants to run onto this. Rice. Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. And he's being shifted off it. He has found a way through. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, good finish. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
England have fired themselves in front.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
And there's green grass ahead of him.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
He's onside. That's a decent clearance. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He shifted it to the flank. Now it's Rashford. Hangs a towering header. And there's a goal. 2 up now, and they are cruising. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and...
There's the whistle, and here we go. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. He's found the way through. Bicep. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And this is Ronaldo. Saka. That's an imaginative pass. And he's taking no chances there. Driving through the middle. Oh, well played, well played. Rice tries to thread one through. Now it's Kane. Bernardo Silva. And they can counter here. And this is Ronaldo. He's picked his way through. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
Yes, sadly he knew exactly what he was doing and he had to go with the risk.
This for the lead.
Just one winner.
A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
The goal scorer for Portugal after 10 minutes is...
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough. Now, can they get him away? Rodgers. Portugal leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. He's shifting through the gears here. Strokes it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Pedro Neto. He's in a great position here. Rodgers. First quarter of an hour gone. Now it's Rashford. Bernardo Silva.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, that's fabulous. O'Reilly did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Anderson. Spread to the right. Well timed, excellent interception. Bernardo Silva. And it's Cancelo. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Stones. Anderson. Oh, there's a probing ball. Rodgers. That has been cut short. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Saka gets into a good position. He is through here. James. Throw in.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Anderson. That's destined for the flank. Pass is just off target. Now it's Rashford. He's picked his way through. Rashford receives it in a good position here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
The ball's gone astray. Gonzalo Inacio. And back to the keeper. Now Ruben Diaz. Gonzalo Inacio. And it's Cancelo. Nuno Mendes. And here's Rafael Leao. Konsa. Anderson. Looking to play him in. Oh, that's fabulous. Anderson. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it. Pedro Neto was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And here's Saka.
Such good technique.
He's got away. Oh, easy pickings there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That is ended up in no man's land. Bruno Fernandes gets on his bike and on the move. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And that's another good win of the ball. James. Now Konsa. Gonzalo Inacio. Looking for options for movement.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Rashford. O'Reilly. And it's Stones. And the whistle goes for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Oh, what a terrific 45 minutes, all triggered by a helter-skelter tempo that has, you know, been very open, end-to-end, ding-dong stuff, with so much to enjoy. It's a cracking watch.
Takes a shot! And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
Well, distance never seems to be an issue for some players, and he's certainly one of those. The opening was there, I guess. Worth a try.
And he's managed to get free. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Rafael Leao, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Played out towards the right wing. Here's found the way. Pedro Neto! That was superb goalkeeping.
Pedro Neto actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Plays a sharp little ball here. That's good play. Oh, beautifully shaped ball. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different. Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Pass somewhat off target. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Konsa. Portugal have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Spread it left.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Defending was strong and firm. Now that looks a decent ball. Pedro Neto in acres of space out wide. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And he's managed to gift it back. Ruben Neves. Good purposeful running this. That's a shade optimistic. Rice. Rashford. Not the most accurate pass. And this is Ronaldo. Ronaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Played into space. Caught offside that time.
Substitution for England, number 26.
So we have movement on both benches.
Well, I suppose, Peter, in a tight game like this is as good a time as any to make a change.
Number 10.
Just a quarter of an hour to play.
Number 11.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Pedro Neto. Oh, nice touch.
Goes for a shot! And yes, it's there!
That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
78 minutes is number 14, Pedro Neto.
Portugal are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now. And surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
João Felix providing an outlet on that flank. Portugal can consider themselves just about safe now. Lovely pass, but can he...
Oh, he's having a go! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Oh, he went for it there knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up.
And here's João Felix. And this is Ronaldo. Anderson. It's Bellingham. Over to the right flank. James looking to hit the byline here.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Vitinha. Oh, this is a terrific run. Foden. Opts for safety. It's Saka. He's had it taken off him. Cristiano Ronaldo.
There will be 1 minute added.
That's a simple one for the keeper. 1 minute to add, according to the board. Bruno. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Portugal have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Portugal can be really happy with this. I saw it as one of these defining games for them, and they showed real character to get the job done. A big statement for anyone who might be up next.